soy caro y todo el mundo me quiere. Yo soy como un Frenchie. Las baby me aman, les compro cartera, yo no compro Elchi. Mucho Dior, Gucci, mucho Givenchy. Tú no ves, estoy burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima como Tindon campoteado. A mí me va en casa de campo perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao.
Stay down. Yep, right there.
Oh, here we go.
Make him a believer.
Here we
Make him a believer back.
Cash, splash, you know.
That's going to be every time if he stays down. Every single time. Just stop here. We'll be all right.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He stayed. Now pop out right here. Yep. Yep. Got you.
Oh. You think okay? They think okay? Oh.
And with the
Timberwolves leading by 7. So on the floor for Minnesota. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Nas Reed out there with Gobert, and it's Washington in at the point guard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities. You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Washington at the line. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. That free throw good from Washington. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Now, here's Washington. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Brunson against Washington. Brunson the pass to Randall. Gafford trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
That free throw good from Randall. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP deciding where to go with it. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Brunson against Washington. Brunson kicks to Burks. Over Edwards. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the most they've led by 13 points. McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so checking out their record tonight, mark win number 32 overall.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Brunson.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Brunson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris kicks to Anderson. Here's Reed. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Morris looking over the floor. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.
Yo soy caro y todo el mundo me quiere. Yo soy como un Frenchie. Las baby me aman, le compro cartera, yo no compro Hershey. Mucho Dior, Gucci, mucho Givenchy. Tú no ves Estoy burlao, burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima como Tindón campoteado. A mí me va en casa de campo perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Viste en oversize, pero conmigo están. Llevo 5 años en la cima como Tindón campoteado. Ey, pero antes nadie sabía, todo el mundo decía quién es Bad Bunny, like quién es Davey. Ahora ando en la G-Wagon, azul navy, comiendo sushi con la baby desde que Messi. Esta en la USA, todo el mundo sabe quién es la cabra, ya no es Tom Brady, ey. Un par de que aún no me creen. Yo ando con Adidas, las babos, yo boté todas las breves. Te lo dije hace tiempo con Arca, ya me acostumbré. La industria me aburre, te juro, me retiro a los 33. Fácil. Qué bonita la vida, vamos a hacer un brindis. Ustedes comprando prendas, yo comprando building. Las viejas locas conmigo, como si yo fuera Wilkin. Todas las baby chappy, ey, pidiéndome chavo, pidiéndome Belkin. Tienen piercing, paciencia con Elma, en el skyline andamos racing. Haciendo plata, estamos busy. Yo no voy pa' reuniones, yo mando el nene del Nisi. Se puede, pero es difícil. Pa' mí es fácil, yo estoy burlao, burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima como Tindón campoteado. Ey, a mí me va en casa de campo perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao.
Splash!
Hey, man. This is where things count, right here. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. Sauna in here. Who's on the AC? Never get better watching other players work out. Go do something.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Don't let him get it. Time to play now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
Yeah, good
Get your mind right. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Come on! Ready to lose. Oh, come on, bust that, baby. Hey, watch the pick.
Keep it going.
Pick coming. Over it. Screen, screen, screen.
Just like that.
Focus.
You guys boys are gonna be losing today.
Automatic. I got your help. Come on. I got your help. Switch.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, hit me up.
He's gonna come up. Got you. That's easy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, one stop. One stop.
Oh, he just popped his mambo. Okay.
Help
I'm
that.
here.
That should be off.
Good defense. Ooh, that was a big shot right there.
That was a big shot. All right, we need a 3 and a stop. Got you. Yep, that works.
Still rolling.
All right, one stop. I'm gonna try to.
Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the Pelicans. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy. They've worked for it. Pelicans, T-Wolves, just moments away right after this. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. A look at the Pelicans starting group. The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position. And for Minnesota, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Washington in at the point guard position. This is the back end of this back-to-back, Smitty. What was that like playing in these games?
Difficult, BA. Playing in NBA games takes so much energy. You usually use a day to recover, recharge. So you got to dig deep tonight.
McCollum finds Nance. Back to McCollum. Over Washington. Shot's good by McCollum.
Look how mobile and quick CJ is. Terrific at making fast decisions and pick and rolls.
To the inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's McCollum. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Edwards looking for an opening. The 3 from Washington. Knocks down the long J.
Washington.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. McCollum, pass to Ingram. Now here's Nance, defended by Gobert. McDaniels against Ingram. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots. McCollum's shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, BA, that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis, but in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
McCollum's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Washington finds Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
For an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Dallas, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at Minnesota, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Now here's Nance. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's McCollum. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
That one goes. Count it.
I just love the ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's McCollum. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Washington. He's got 5. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Washington's got 4 assists now tonight. McCollum against Washington. Here's Hawkins. The jump hook. That one a little long.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And Washington powers it through.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 6 so far. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. McDaniels against Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. To end the drought. Reed with the rebound.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Undrafted out of Georgia Tech in 2021, Jose Alvarado forced his way into the rotation right out of the gate, Smitty.
Yes, he did, B.A. Undersized at 6'0", but his effort sets the tone. All his steals earning him the nickname Grand Theft Alvarado.
So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 16. McDaniels against Ingram. Over McDaniels. No good off the back of the rim.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Alvarado outside. With the drive. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Washington finds Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Shot from 16. Edwards can't hit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Basket's good.
Assistant Alvarado.
And here's Minnesota now. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Inside, here's Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Towns. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Washington passes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Washington's got assist number 7 tonight. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Larry Nance. Najee Marshall is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Hawkins in at the 2-guard spot. An easy 2 on the layup. Hawkins has got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He dropped 13 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. And he had an overall impressive game, shipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility. BA?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Smitty, you had your fair share of deep playoff runs. What was it like to finally break through and win a championship in 2003?
WBA, it was an unbelievable feeling. Getting a chance to win the championship with that Spurs team was unbelievable. Had some Hall of Fame players, but more importantly, some Hall of Fame people.
McCollum's shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Now here's Washington. He's got 9. Going inside, Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Ingram. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Washington. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Hawkins, guarded by Edwards. Looking to end the run. Hawkins can't get it to go. McDaniels passes to Washington, and Washington powers it through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Ingram following the score by Minnesota. 1:56 left to play in the first half of basketball. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Here's Minnesota. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Washington. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by New Orleans.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Edwards has got 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
No good from outside.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now here's McCollum. A 26-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
McDaniels passes to Washington. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for Minnesota, Washington.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good.
Yo soy caro y todo el mundo me quiere. Yo soy como un Frenchie. Las baby me aman, les compro cartera, yo no compro Elchi. Mucho Dior, Gucci, mucho Givenchy. Tú no ves, estoy burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima como Tindon campoteado. A mí me va en casa de campo perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao.
It's time for your top plays of the week. This is Matt Pittman, public address announcer of the Golden State Warriors. And I hear you've been busy on the courts. Let's see this week's top 4. Starting off in the wreck with Nino CZV in the 4th quarter. Potential game winner misses. He rebounds, launches from across the court to beat the buzzer!
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Williamson. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. The shot misses. And so it's Minnesota with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Washington in at the 1 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He scored 13 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. Flat out took over that one. He put the team on his back, controlling the game. We'll see if he can repeat that incredible performance tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Nance. New Orleans moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. For New Orleans, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Now Ingram. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Yep, that one goes. McCollum's got 14 points.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9. Traps in the train.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The pass to Nance. Pass to McCollum. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Washington passes to Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 14 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's McCollum. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's McCollum. 16 points for him. Pass to Nance. He dishes it to Williamson. McCollum outside. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pulls up on the wing. And that one is good.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Washington against McCollum. Washington passes to Anderson. Chalk up 2 there. Anderson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
1:25 left in the third. Williamson looking it over. Minnesota with the rebound. Anderson finds Washington. Back to Anderson. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. McCollum against Washington. McCollum passes to Nance. And that one good.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Nance against Washington. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Towns has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Here's Ingram. They get it again. Nance. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Just for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Towns. And Washington subbed in for Morris. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Cody Zeller. Trey Murphy comes in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Ingram, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Herbert Jones in for Daniels. On the free throw, no good. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg? That 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Alvarado in at the point. Here's Washington. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Reed the pass to Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Moore with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The Pelicans shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. There's 1:47 left in the game. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Reed. And it's Williamson missing. Anderson passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Williamson. And Jones has it in the corner. New Orleans moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. The rebound by Anderson.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had. Finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Down low. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by MP.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Back to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Kicks to Jones. Here's Alvarado. And the miss. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Yo soy caro y todo el mundo me quiere. Yo soy como un Frenchie. Las baby me aman, le compro cartera, yo no compro Hershey. Mucho Dior, Gucci, mucho Givenchy.